catches the poor old lady's eyes. Just for fun, he says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, but don't you believe him? Said, hey little boy, you can't go where the others go, 'cause you don't look like they do. I said, hey old man, how can you stand to think that way? Did you really think about it before you made the rules? He said, son, it's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, but don't you believe them? Ooh, yeah. That's just the way it is. Well, they passed a law in '64 to give those who ain't got a little more, but it only goes so far, 'cause the law don't change another's mind when all it sees at the hiring time is the line on the color bar. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So that was The Way It Is, a tune by Bruce Hornsby from somewhere in the 1980s. I'm not exactly sure when. The next one is called Black and White. This song came out in the 60s, I believe. The ink is black, and it kind of has a positive message about how education is key to making change.
We learn to read and write.
house doors were closed so tight, were closed so tight. 9 judges all set down their names to end the years and years of shame, years of shame. The slate is black, the chalk is white, the words stand out so clear and bright, so clear and bright. And now at last we plainly see the alphabet of liberty, liberty. Our child is black, our child is white, the whole world looks upon the sight, the beautiful sight. Very well, the whole world knows this is the way that freedom grows, freedom grows. The world is black, the world is white, it turns my day, it turns my night, it turns my night. It turns so each and every one can take their stations in the sun, in the sun. Okay, so this next one is a little gem out of the hymnal that you probably never recognized it was there, but I just love the words to it. It's a beautiful little tune. Oh God, we bear the imprint of your face. The colors of our skin are your design. And what we have of beauty in our race, as man or woman, you alone define. Who stretched a living fabric on our frame, and gave to each a language and a name. Where we are torn and pulled apart by hate, because our race, our skin is not the same. While some are judged unequal by the state, and victims made because they own their name. Humanity reduced to little worth, dishonored is your living face on earth. Oh God, we share the image of your Son, whose flesh and blood are ours, whatever skin. In his humanity we find our own, and in his family our proper kin. Christ is the brother we still crucify, his love the language we must learn or die. Okay, we're going to take a little road trip over to the organ. The hymn I'm about to play, Lift Every Voice and Sing, is known in some circles as the Black National Anthem. Hopefully this is not one that you would care to take a knee on. A song we can agree on. I never really did like the Star Spangled Banner. It's so unsingable. world we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. Amen. Okay, so from there, and that song was written by the leader of the NAACP in the late 1800s. This next song is almost a century later, talking about a revolution, written by Tracy Chapman. Well, that wasn't where I wanted to go. Over here, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Good. I had the good luck and privilege to be able to see Miss Chapman perform in Boston when I lived there in my post-college years, and in a place called the Nameless Coffee House, and it was a place for new aspiring artists to do their thing and have an audience, and you could go there. You could either make a contribution at the door, or if you volunteered to serve tea and cookies and whatever else they were serving there, then you got to see it for free, which was more likely to be the way I would do it because I had no money at the time. Interesting thing about the Nameless Coffee House in Cambridge, Massachusetts, my parents, a whole generation before, used to go there, and they saw the budding performer Joan Baez perform there as well. So a generation later, I saw somebody else who was kind of the same ilk. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. While they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. Poor people gonna rise up and get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Cause you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run. Cause finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. So if you're following along in the PDF that's available on the Dorset Church website, it has all of these things on here. I have the words printed really just so you know what I'm saying as I'm saying it. I don't expect you to actually keep up with, don't you know you better run, 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 run. That was an awful lot of words all at once. And this next piece is no exception, Shed a Little Light by James Taylor. Our choir has sung this, and we did it for a Martin Luther King ecumenical service back in January as well. But words are wonderful, appropriate for our times right now. As I mentioned, Martin Luther King in here. So here we go. You know what? I'm going to stop and get a drink of water. I hope you don't mind. Oh, let us turn our thoughts today to Martin Luther King and recognize recognize that there are ties between us, all men and women living on the earth, ties of hope and love, of sister and brotherhood, that we are bound together in our desire to see the world become a place in which our children can grow free and strong. We are bound together by the task that stands before us and the road that lies ahead. We are bound and we are bound. There is a feeling like the clenching of a fist. There is a hunger in the center of the chest. There is a passage through the darkness and the mist. And though the body sleeps, the heart will never rest. Shed a little light, oh Lord, so that we can see. Just a little light, oh Lord. Wanna stand it on up, stand it on up, oh Lord. Wanna walk it on down, shed a little light, oh Lord. Can't get no light from the TV screen. Don't give me no light from the TV screen. When I open my eyes, I wanna take my fill from the well on the hill. There is a feeling like the clenching of a fist. There is a hunger in the center of the chest. There is a passage through the darkness and the mist. And though the body sleeps, the heart will never rest. Shed a little light, oh Lord, so that we can see. Just a little light, oh Lord. Wanna stand it on up, stand it on up, oh Lord. Wanna walk it on down, shed a little light, oh Lord. Shed a little light, oh Lord. Shed a little light, oh Lord. Won't you shed a little light? Okay, this next hymn, Precious Lord, Take My Hand. In it contains, these were actually the last words of Dr. Martin Luther King, right before he was assassinated, shot. He was talking to Ben Branch, who was going to provide the music for a meeting that he was to attend that night, and he said, "Play Precious Lord at the meeting tonight, and play it real pretty." And a week later at his funeral, the gospel singer Mahalia Jackson sang it as well. She did an excellent job that I don't hope to imitate because I'm not Mahalia Jackson, but I do want to play it pretty. Take my hand. next song is by an artist by the name of Bill Harley. And he's a children's storyteller, but also writes some interesting songs with messages in them. And this particular one is sort of about the immigrant story, and also has a reference to Martin Luther King in there as well. We sang this with Sunday school a couple of months ago. It was a lot of fun. And the kids, actually what the kids sang was, "It's a long, long way." They didn't sing all the rest of it. They just sang, "It's a long, long way." But that was about what they were ready to handle. Thinking about the people who came here before. It's a long, long way. Mothers and fathers from a distant shore. It's a long, long way. Some came for freedom and some came for land. It's a long, long way. Some came bound and shackled, hand in hand. It's a long, long way. It's a long way with many miles behind us. It's a long way with many more to go. It's a long way till tomorrow finds us. It's a long, long way. Some came with dreams of power, some came with dreams of gold. It's a long, long way. Some came with whatever their two hands would hold. It's a long, long way. No matter how you got here, no matter how, it's a long, long way. We're all in the same boat now. It's a long, long way. It's a long way with many miles behind us. It's a long way with many more to go. It's a long way till tomorrow finds us. It's a long, long way. If you want to go, you can't get there by yourself. It's a long, long way. If you want to go, you got to bring somebody else. It's a long, long way. It's a long, hard road. It's a long, steep climb. It's a long, long way. Reach back your hand, don't leave anyone behind. It's a long, long way. It's a long way with many miles behind us. It's a long way with many more to go. It's a long way till tomorrow finds us. It's a long, long way. It's a long, long way. When I was a boy, once I heard a man. It's a long, long way. He said he had a dream about the promised land. It's a long, long way. He said I may not get there, and neither may you. It's a long, long way. But our children's children may see it come true. It's a long, long way. It's a long way with many miles behind us. It's a long way with many more to go. It's a long way till tomorrow finds us. It's a long, long way, yeah. It's a long, long way. Okay, this next song is a protest song from 1963, the year before I was born. It's kind of depressing how far we have not come in that time, but Bob Dylan wrote this, and it's sort of become a movement song staple. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesy with your pens, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming, for the loser now will later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorways, don't block up the hall, for those who get hurt will be those who have stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you don't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand, for the times they are a-changing. The line it is drawn, curse it is cast. Slow on now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changing. Yes, the times they are a-changing. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. The Lord will see us through. The Lord will see us through. The Lord will see us through someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, shall make us free. The truth shall make us free. The truth shall make us free someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, children all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. say